Welcome to the John Roberts Gaming Channel. This is John Roberts, and today it is Thanksgiving in the United States of America. So I want to wish everybody, not just the people in the United States, but everybody all around the world, a happy and safe holiday. So this is Access Placement 3, Episode 4. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Germany, round 7. We'll review USA's round 6. He purchased 3 tanks, 1 transport, 1 battleship. He likes battleships. 1 IPC of damage. Got Northwest Europe, free land. Took Burma, suffered no losses. And took Libya. Suffered no losses there too. We're gonna have to send tanks or something in here to stop him from just taking Africa. What's important here that we do that. Alright, the aircraft back to United Kingdom. Moved some more fleet to stack up 48. 3 fighters to New Guinea. 4 infantry to Eastern Canada. Mobilized a transport out of 37. A battleship out of 37. 2 tanks on East Indies. 1 tank on Eastern United States. I'm not here to knock anybody's strategy or tactics. This is just my opinion. I don't like to buy tanks for transport. I feel the infantry and artillery is a better combo for transport. You have no infantry. You're using 2 transports for 2 units. That is highly inefficient in my opinion. So the Soviet Union did not have a round 7. So for Germany, what are we looking at? There's 2 battleships here with 2 transports. I'm wondering if I should just go for them. The 3 bombers and the 2 fighters. He has 4 hit points, so I have to hit him 4 times. But his firepower is only 8. I think I should go for it. Get rid of these transports as well. We'll definitely take India. So first, let's purchase some units. We have a capacity of 26. I am going to build another fighter. I'm anticipating losing a couple of fighters. And then we can get 15 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank. That's a pretty good purchase. I obviously want to take Northwest Europe back. We'll do that with these 3 units and a tank. Give it 1 more infantry. I think that looks good. Let's send all of our aircraft to C-Zone 8. Except that 1 fighter that will not reach. This fighter here in Moscow. Let us take India. I think that's good. I don't even think we need aircraft. He's really got no attack on Japan this round. What about next round? What can he do? He could get all of this here. 3 transports, but only 3 units. 4 fighters. We'll be able to hold Japan. Alright, may the dice gods be with us. Like, what in the world was that? I mean, C-Zone 8 was successful, but seriously? Alright, move a couple of these units around. 2 tanks here in Egypt. He can attack 2 tanks. It'll be profitable for him. That's fine. Stop him from blitzing into Africa and taking Africa. right down into Persia. These tanks. I'll bring these tanks as well. You know what? Let's land these 2 fighters on Japan. I kind of like that idea. And this fighter can go to Szechuan. Let's bring some more units down. We're going to need units to get over into Africa. So we do still need land units. But for the most part, I like it. Mobilization, we could put a fighter in Russia. We could put a tank in Russia. We could put an artillery in Caucasus. Let's see, infantry in Caucasus. Okay, 8 in Russia, well 7 in Russia. And the rest in Berlin. That's fine. Let's see what the United Kingdom has in store for us. Japan, round 7. Let's look at United Kingdom, round 7. Another battleship and another transport. He's spending lots of money on that. The bombing raid, 2 IPCs. Move the bomber back home. And mobilize his units. So the Japanese need to hold Japan. And they can do that. Because he only has... He can only come with 1 land unit. A few fighters. So let's see... If I get a destroyer and 2 subs, that helps beef this up, and we can get 2 infantry. I'm gonna just start to stack up Japan. Alright, I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 possible attackers on 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 defenders, and 48 would pretty much be dead zoned after that. He's got 3 fighters here, he's got a battleship here, a battleship here. I am not going to tango with that. I am going to just make him lose by attrition. So let's continue on. Japan's only goal at this point is to just hold on to Japan. I really feel like Germany is powerful enough to take care of the rest. What I do, however, though, have one is I can go after this here. 2 bombers and 4 fighters. And I think I'm going to do that. I may lose a fighter. I'm okay with that. Let's take 1 sub. Let's take a sub, then we don't have to lose a fighter probably. That should work out well. So very good. May the dice gods be with us. Excellent. So let's go to the defense profiles. Germany's set on bombers first. This is set on main. We're going to have to change this to subs retreat. And let's take a look at what that is set as. We'll get rid of this. Wow, I didn't know that was set like that. Yes. We still leave this destroyer here, just in case he tries to attack Japan. Bombers on Japan. There's no reason to have the bombers elsewhere at this point. The 4 fighters back to 62. Can he attack 62? He's got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, let's put the destroyer back with this fleet. It does seem that he has a threat here. Let's get this tank back up to Szechuan. I don't want it on the coast like this, right by this transport here. You know what, maybe. Leave that destroyer there. Let's block him, that way he does not get my fleet. No matter what, I'm happy with that. Let's move on. In future turns, I am definitely going to further shore up Japan. I'm going to just start stacking infantry and probably putting fighters there as well. In fact, starting next round, I can probably almost definitely say we're just going to be building infantry and fighters and putting them on Japan and hoping to pick off some of this. Let's see what the US have in store for us. Germany, round 8. Let's take a look. US round 7, he Got a transport, a cruiser, 2 infantry, 1 battleship, and 1 destroyer. In combat, he took France, and he took French Indochina, no units lost there. Got 1 destroyer, lost a fighter doing it. I like that. The other destroyer, he did not lose anything. It's very nice. He lost a fighter. Non-combat, 4 fighters to 48, and 2 fighters to the Philippines. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have to start thinking about how I'm going to win this game, because I am not going to be able to keep up with him in naval units. I have an 84-point lead on him, though the United States still has some production going on. The United Kingdom does not. I'm wondering if Germany should go for a Sea Lion then. Let's see how he would react to that. I don't think he has enough to stop me. He would need to use the US. Let me see here. Let's get an aircraft carrier, a destroyer, a fighter. He has 3 units with the United Kingdom that he could hit Sea Zone 5 with. So let's get a submarine as well. And then the rest we can get all land units. 7 infantry and a tank. That sounds good. I could send 3 fighters down to Sea Zone 36. Get rid of another one of his battleships and another one of his transports. Is that worth it? Is it worth it? 3 fighters should be enough for 1 battleship. I hope. And then let's get his tank. I don't want to send all 3 tanks. He's just got all this aircraft. He could attack with all that aircraft, so that's not the move that I'm going for right now. I am going to attempt to take France back with 3 infantry. Guess I should use this bomber, and that should do nicely. I believe that's it for Germany. There's really nothing else. You know, I've run out of land to take. May the dice gods be with us. Alright, that is excellent. We have taken out 3 battleships over the past 2 rounds, and he continues to purchase them. So we'll land the 3 fighters there, and we could put all this infantry, this tank there as well. Hopefully that's enough to hold it. I'm going to put these 2 tanks in Africa. Bring this artillery closer to the other units. These 14 are going to go to secure India. Make sure we hold India. Let's get some more aircraft over here. Take a more threatening posture towards the United Kingdom. Get this infantry over here. Let's take these 2 and put them in Sudan. We can hit either Libya or South Africa, whichever one we prefer. Next round. I believe that is everything. I am not moving any of these units. Not you moving you. Not moving you. Not moving you. That is everyone. We will mobilize our units. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put a fighter in Sea Zone 5. My bad. My bad. Hopefully he doesn't have a viable attack on there. I don't think he does. He has a couple of aircraft going on. He has a battleship. Let's look at Germany. Still set on bomber first. Right, subs remain. Let us see. Yes. We'll submerge alone, but we'll remain with the fleet. That's what we need. Yeah, let's get the anti-aircraft up there. I don't know why the anti-aircraft was still set like that. That's no good. Okay. We got all that in order. I'm gonna put a tank in India or infantry in Germany. I could max out India. Okay, that looks good. Let's see what the United Kingdom has in store for us. Japan round 8. So who do we need to review? UK is who we need to review. Another battleship. He loves them. He loves the battleships. Is that 2 battleships here? 2 battleships. Failed to take France. Destroyed 2 infantry, but lost 2 infantry. Moved his aircraft back onto the United Kingdom. Mobilized a battleship and 3 infantry. So Japan. First, let's see what he can assault the Japanese main island with. He has 1 transport here that can reach with 1 land unit. And then he's got 4 fighters, so that's 5. And if we count all the bombardment, that's 6, 7, 8. He cannot bring these 2 fighters. 1, 2, 3, nowhere for them to land. These fighters can go 1, 2, 3, 4. They got nowhere to land either. So he can only bring 4 fighters. He's got 2 aircraft carriers. Okay, so let's count this up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And for me, I got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't think I can take this out. It would be nice to just take this out. So with Japan, I think I definitely want a fighter. If I got 1 infantry, that leaves 17. Let's see about a destroyer and a submarine and another infantry. Yeah, I think we're past destroyer blocking him. I think what I would do is just put 1 destroyer in 60 just to make sure he can't bombard me. But I don't even think I need to do that. I don't really need to worry about it, do I? What's he gonna do? We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on Japan, and he can come with 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's counting the bombardments. I guess maybe we put a destroyer here anyway. Yeah, we'll put a destroyer here. I don't want to take any chances. Okay, I like that buy. Do that. Let me check on C-Zone 48. Let's just do a mock battle and see what the pewter says. Let's see it without aircraft carriers. And plausible. What if we brought the 2 carriers? Oh, and there's 2 subs. Why are there 2 subs sitting here? All the subs, all the subs, all the subs. Doi. Still implausible. And then if we bring in 2 more hit points, still implausible. I'm not going to go for it. What I am going to go for, because we got to do something to shake this up a bit. If we get Alaska, he has no landing point for these fighters. So let's do that. Let's see if we can take these 2 units and get Alaska. And now these 2 bombers. Let's go for it. Favorable. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so excellent. I don't think he really has the capability of getting this back. Was a good move on our part. A good move. Alright, let's reinforce this with the sub. Once again, these 2 fighters do not reach. That should be safe. That should be safe. Let's put this tank here with this stack of units. And I'm going to take these 2 transports. And I'm actually going to load 4 and bring those over to Japan. They're not doing anything here. Double and triple check. That's it. So a fighter. My 2 transports. Why would it go back here to C-Zone 60? Why? Everything is in 62. This is one thing with the interface that really bothers me. They're not highly useful at this point anyway, but those 2 transports are gone. Let's see what USA has in store for us. Germany, round 9. 2 transports, another battleship, a bomber, 5 infantry. Alright, he got the 2 transports from the misclick. And he got the transport up in Alaska. And he attacked C-Zone 5. I lost an aircraft carrier and a destroyer. And he lost a fighter and a bomber. My fighter landed in Germany. He moved his fleet to 58. Moved his aircraft down to East Indies. He got another battleship in 37. Another bomber on East Indies. Transport infantry, another transport in 11, and 4 infantry in eastern USA. So Germany, he has no destroyers. Let's get another fighter and another bomber, and then let's get some land units. 7 infantry and a tank. Excellent. C-Zone 8. Once again. Let's see about getting South Africa. Alright, may the dice gods be with us. Oh, you see, I'm colorblind. And I couldn't tell that this was, still British. He can bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put the, anti-aircraft gun there, too. And we'll put 1 more infantry. That's good. The fighters in India. Don't really see much else. Let's continue. So let's put the 3 subs in Italy, because we can decide if we want to go to use them against the Japanese or to use them against the United Kingdom. Another fighter, another bomber. I mean, I'm honestly weighing, like, should I put the aircraft over here towards the Japanese and just work towards getting Philippines back? I don't know, either way, it feels like I'm going to have quite the undertaking trying to finish this game. I mean, this player seems to want it to stick it out for the long haul. Let's take a look. Here we are at the end of Germany's turn, and the attack power lead is pretty high, 123. He's still producing 68, though the US's production has gone down. I can outdo that with Germany alone. Japan, round 9. UK, a destroyer and 5 infantry. Northwest Europe, he failed, lost 2 infantry. Put his bombers back in the United Kingdom. Put a destroyer in C-Zone 8 and 5 infantry in the United Kingdom. The Japanese, I was looking at this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. I can attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And he has nothing in range to take this out. He has no transports in range that can get to Japan. And Japan is fortified very well with these 15 infantry. So in anticipation of that, I want another fighter. And I don't think I need any land. Let's just go with 2 subs and a destroyer. It's one of my favorite naval buys right there. 2 subs and 1 destroyer. That looks good. So let's go for Canada. And send everything to 58. Even the aircraft carriers. Everything. 4 subs, 5 destroyers, 4 fighters, 6 fighters, 2 bombers. I don't really see anything else that I want the Japanese to do. May the dice gods be with us. So that was an excellent round, a lot of profit. We'll land 2 fighters back in Japan. Let's land them all back in Japan. What do I need them in 58 for? I don't need any fighters in 58. I do not need to defend 58. Let's put a tank down here. That's really the only moves I need to make. Let's move on to mobilization. We will mobilize a fighter, a destroyer, and 2 submarines in C-Zone 60. So let's see what the United States' response to that will be. Germany round 10, so we have to look at USA round 9. Transport bomber, 9 infantry. Left the transport in range of my subs. Kinda interesting. Let's see, his combat. Took French Indochina. He lost infantry doing it, but he took out 2 tanks. And he got back Western Canada, landed a bomber in East Indies, moved this little contingent up to C-Zone 36, 4 infantry moved to West Canada, 6 infantry to Eastern Canada, and 1 transport C-Zone 10. Alright, 4 infantry, East Indies, transport out of San Francisco. 1 bomber and 3 infantry into Eastern USA, and 2 infantry to Western USA. But let's see, Germany. Let's go with a fighter and a bomber. If we get a few more submarines, what if we just start getting submarines out with the Germans? Something like that. We don't really need too many land units. Maybe 5, maybe something like that. 4 infantry, 1 artillery, 5 subs, 1 fighter, 1 bomber. So, Algeria, let's take French Indochina. I'm gonna go on a bombing run. I think that looks good. May the dice gods be with us. Well, we failed to get French Indochina. It's a little unfortunate. Land the fighters back. Move that infantry over. Land the bomber. Land these subs to 34. the other bomber. Okay. Let's see what UK has in store for us. Japan, round 10. So the UK, in their round 10, purchased another battleship and repaired 2 points of damage. No non-combat moves, and mobilized 1 battleship. Okay, Japan, 1 transport, 1 battleship. Take these 6 fighters and attack 36 with the 2 bombers and these 2 subs. Take this 1 submarine, get that transport. Blitz right through. So that looks good. May the dice gods be with us.
So I have to apologize, this game was lost in my game history. So I can't show you this player's ranking. He was a player by the name of Commander Hauser. I believe he was a high bronze, low silver player. So, Commander Hauser, good game. If you see this, perhaps you could pick up a thing or two. Your purchases were a little questionable with all the battleships. I would have gone with destroyers and submarines first. And there were a few times where you left British naval units very vulnerable. But other than that, this was a good game. It was an interesting game. And perhaps we'll meet up again in the future. And hopefully I'll meet up with all of you again in the future. And hopefully everyone will have a happy and safe holiday. So be safe out there, enjoy your family, and happy gaming.